My name's Luke Rothwell and I'm the home manager. My role here is to oversee all of the different departments here and to provide innovative answers to a lot of the problems that we might come across in daily running of a home, really. And I started working in care when I was 16 as an apprentice, and I worked at night shifts at first, 4 nights a week, and lost all my weekends doing that. And I just went through the ladder really as I went through, and this is my third home that I've managed now. Well, my journey is quite a simple one really. Growing up, my mum was a single parent and she worked in the care industry, so as children we went to work with her, and straight away we learned really how to treat people living with difficulties really. So we learned that from a young age. So I always knew that when I left school that was my plan, was to work in care. I always knew that, it was a choice. So I worked at the Ramsgate Care Centre, and I worked there for 3 or 4 years, and before I got promoted in company, and that was what happened really for a long time. For around eight years really, I got moved around in company to different positions before eventually becoming a manager of a home. Been at Grenham Bay Court for about a year now, and it's a beautiful home. I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, and the people that are here as well. And I saw it as a big opportunity really, with the amount of input we have from the owners with regards to making a quality environment for people living here. So that was the big draw for me to come here. How do I feel about my job? I love my job completely. I wouldn't do anything else. There was a short spell in my life where I went to college to learn about computers. And it wasn't really for me. I still missed that contact with people that needed help or needed some help. So as much as I love my job, I really do, it was never what I signed up for. I signed up to look after people directly. I guess now I look after people in a different way. I look after people from an organisational point of view as well. Employing the right staff, training the staff in the right way, having the right people here, and so that's why I love my job. What's it like to work here? It's very, very busy. It's a very, very busy home. It's not a particularly big home. It's only it's small to a medium home really, but I think it's probably the busiest home I've worked at ever. In a good way. It means that everybody's doing all the right things by being this busy. So it's a lovely place to work. The staff are great. The residents are lovely, and the families are all really involved in the home. It's a really inclusive and empowering environment. There's so many different theories that fly around in social care. There's so many different theories about leadership and what modules of care that you should use as a care provider. There's all these things that fly around, but it's really the simple stuff that makes the biggest difference. Like caring about your team. Caring about how they develop, how they look after others as well. And I think that's a really simple way of looking at it. If you look after your staff the right way, they'll look after the people that using the home as well the right way. And I think it doesn't need to be fancy. It's quite a simple way of doing things really. I think it's the difference that you can make to people's lives, and ultimately that's the people that use the home and live in the home. Like making a difference to their life is what we all aim for. That's our primary aim, is to make people's lives better. That managers could so easily be secluded in their office, and that would be okay to do that because of the amount of workload you have, paper-based. But I'm conscious of that, and always make sure that I'm having contact with people. One, because that's what I most enjoy, but two, it's a good way of evaluating how the home is as well at the time. How it feels, how people are. Yeah, I think one thing I really wanted to talk about was that there's two different cultures in care. The care sector's come a long way, but there's the old culture and the new culture of care. And I think the old culture, often said about care homes, is being a place where people go to die. It's God's waiting room. You hear all these stereotypes being thrown around often. With people that don't know the industry. And I think from our point of view, we're so conscious of making it a place where people come to live. People still have aspirations, whether they're old or young. They still have things they want to achieve in their life. So, as a home, that's really what we're conscious of, is making sure that people still have opportunities and to live. But it really is the simple things, the tiny simple things that you have to focus on, like focusing on the person, focuses on what type of things that person would want to do. You know, it's all those really basic things that are important to us here.